National Football League. And we've got the Vikings Offensive Player of the Year. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Vikings and the Rams, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Los Angeles. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Back to throw. Patton. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
From the gun on 3rd down. Patton got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Swift going to try up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
It certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Sanders' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing to start the drive. Westbrook. Pass complete to Bird out right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Just the first quarter of the tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and wearing all season opener, and they had a receiver that could shake in the field with the dust up. They tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story all night.
And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 33 and a first. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Third. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught on a slant. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 33. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. Go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Patton flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Allen. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none too plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Throwing on 1st down. Westbrook. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. The Vikings at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in the last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's polished off by a Viking score. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Patton. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Patton. The Vikings after him, and they get that for a sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Bird, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Westbrook. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Back to throw. Westbrook. Throw right side, complete to Carter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw on 2nd down. Westbrook. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Up the the middle they go. It's Bird. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Bird. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. Westbrook. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Miles. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Westbrook over the middle, complete. That's Carter. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, Westbrook. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Armstrong. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Westbrook. And some room to work. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Vikings are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Patton completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On first down, Westbrook. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Westbrook. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
From the gun on 3rd down, Westbrook. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. He finds his man complete. That's Armstrong. He's got the first down and more than that. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on 1st down. Westbrook. Throw left side complete. That's Miles. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Bird. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. His time has run out. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Well, ultimately, I'm not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead. Yeah, this one's already wrapped up. You and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Patton. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. This spot to cover that deficit and to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the rest of victory.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bird. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Back to throw. Westbrook. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 77 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Westbrook. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 3rd down, it's Bird. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Bird. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. It's Bird. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to into their first turnover of the game, and they make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball away, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. The football going back to the Rams now. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Back to throw. Patton. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw on second down. Patton. That's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, Patton. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Patton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On first down, Patton. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw on second down. Patton. That's complete right around the 8. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving. Throwing on first down. Patton. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Patton. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now down to 20. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, it's Bird. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long. They tried to change things up, but he